bit of thinking time, and what we're going to basically have is like a panel of buttons, each one crafting a different thing. So here we have the crafting recipe for crafting table. It's going to.
So what are you gonna make furnaces and stuff like that as well?
Off camera, yeah.
But can the machine make not just like crafting tables, make like furnaces
Anything.
and
Anything that's a block.
chests?
So I'm gonna make a scoreboard
And,
called crafting table.
Josh, what you should do? You should make it. So one button crafts the crafting table. There's a furnace, a chest, a bed. This bed's not a block, is it? It's 2 blocks.
It's not. You can't put it in a minecart. Let's put it that way. You know what? Actually, I don't need to do that. I'm being stupid. I don't need any of that. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna cut all that out because that was a real big fail.
Well, what do you mean was?
All I need to do is put the actual set of commands behind here. I could just put the commands here, can't I?
So wait, you was trying to put commands on top of it when you could just easily just stick them there?
Yeah, I could have put them around here the entire time.
Oh, well, that was a waste.
Was a bit of one.
Perfectly good command blocks. As well as your coding time and energy on you typing. The energy of you typing.
I've forgotten the coordinates now. Oh my goodness. Minus 150, 67, 264. Slash.
So wait, you editing some bits out now?
Maybe. Tilde.
Gosh.
No.
Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Planks, is that right? I'm just gonna look that one up. Planks without the capital P.
Planks.
So we use a tag of item. All items have the tag ID, which is basically what item they are. If you don't specify ID, like if you leave this blank, it always spawns stone. So, but if you want a specific item,
why stone? Why stone?
Because stone is ID 0. If you don't specify a tag, it defaults to 0. So by not typing this in, it defaults ID to 0, which is stone.
Right. Random one. That's stone.
It's because stone's the first one. See, look, it's at the top. It's ID 1, data tag 0. Then at the bottom, you got ID 182, and then at the top you got ID 1. So it defaults to the first one. So I'd say an ID planks. I'm gonna put that in all of them. The reason I'm doing it like this instead of spawning just 4 at once is so that it creates a little gap between them.
Okay.
You'll see. I'm just gonna put like repeaters between them all. So like it will spawn one, then the next, then the next, and it'll create like a little gap, and it will look cool because it'll like one wood plank, then the next, then the next.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of didn't work.
Well, you've done something at least. This episode wasn't a complete waste. You've accomplished a little thing.
Slash summon item. I think I know what it might be. I think the tag ID has a capital I. Could be it.
Is it? Oh man, it's like coding. It's like computer coding, isn't it?
No, it doesn't have a capital.
It's basically it's like a simpler version of computer coding.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And you happen to be doing stuff in your Minecraft world.
Maybe it's this. I'd be surprised if it's that, because that's a bit complicated for just a summon command. Nope. Well, that's a bit strange. I'll look this one up. Right, so looked up on the internet. It's just basically my incompetence. It's more something like this. Is it?
It's a.
There we go. Not all that's needed, but I'm just gonna copy it all over.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of damage. Don't need that. Gonna put count 4, and I'm gonna get rid of all these. So the count is basically how many items are in the stack, and instead of ID 276, I'm gonna say ID flanks. There we go. That's right. So it's item. So it's open curly brackets. The tag is called item. inside item, you open another set of code brackets,
Yeah.
and inside there you put the ID, the count, and if you need it, the damage value. Like for wool, planks will need it as well, but I don't need to because the damage is 0, so it defaults to 0. So if I spawn this in, it'll be awkward. But if I wanted it for spruce wood, I have to put damage 3 or whatever spruce wood is. Or for, different colours of wool, different colours of stained glass, and so on. And the count is, I said that, the count is how many's on the stack.
Okay.
Right, okay, so that's a stack of 4 wood planks been spawned in, and it's going to keep teleporting because of that system we made before. All we need now is what would we need to do next? We need to detect them coming on top of here, and then we need to summon a minecart with the
actual
crafting block in, and it needs to kill it. It needs to kill them. Right,
wait, it needs to kill what?
We need to kill these. We don't want them staying there. I mean, we can't have like exploit a crafting table, but the wood's still up here, right?
Yeah.
So that we have to kill the wood. We have to kill the entity, and then it has to spawn down here. There's a minecart.
Oh right. Okay.
Right. So maybe we have time for that. Actually, I think we do. Actually, there's not much time. And since we don't want this happening every time an item goes over a crafting table, like if I put a crafting table over here and then I drop some wood onto it, we don't want it to disappear. Like if I drop wood on top of a crafting table. So to make this area specific than any other place, I'm gonna get something I don't use a lot, sponge. Don't use that anywhere else, do I? Sponge.
No.
And then I'm gonna put it down here. So that we're basically making this area unique. This area is now as like a unique location, and that's minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks above where, 5 blocks below where the entity will be. So then we're going to execute at any entity. We're going to execute detect -1 being crafting table, and then we're going to execute detect -5 being sponge.
Any entity? What do you mean any entity?
The entity that's going to be above here, the drop. So when the drop goes along the conveyor belt, comes here, it then needs to do other stuff, right? We need to get redstone into that too.
Yeah, but if it's any entity, does that mean it's going to be like anything?
Oh, it's not going to be anything because... Oh yeah, you're right. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, I spotted that soon.
Score board players set up P. So I do need this thing after all. It's good job I didn't get rid of it.
Yeah, it's a good thing I noticed stuff like that.
Yeah, it is. Otherwise it would have messed it up later. So instead, I'm going to execute at any player who's got a score of crafting table 1. I'm going to execute an execute command at any entity that's underneath crafting table that's 4 blocks underneath a sponge. I'm going to execute the kill command, which will kill it. And then I'm going to take the power output from that, spawn in the minecart, Bob's your uncle, and then you have an automatic crafting table. Auto crafting in Minecraft.
That's good.
So we're going to execute at any player who has a score underscore crafting table underscore min equals 1. We're going to execute tilde an execute command at any entity of type item. Going to execute tilde a detect command detecting tilde -1 to being crafting underscore table. Whoops. Is that right? Yeah. Crafting underscore table. And if that's right, if that's the crafting table, it's then going to execute an execute command at any entity r equals 0. So it basically targets the same entity as before. Type equals item. Type equals item. It's going to execute another tilde detect tilde -5 tilde sponge 0, and that is going to execute the kill. Oh, hang on a minute. It's going to execute kill at e type equals item
Square brackets.
r equals 0. Right, that's quite a long command, but...
What's your equals 0 for? I
Um,
keep asking questions, I'm sorry.
so basically, I'm gonna if I put that there, is that gonna delete itself? Yeah, that's right. But if I press this button, I'm not gonna test that now. So basically, when the item goes on top of there, it's gonna run a few things on the end item. It's gonna do execute detect -1 crafting table, and just to be extra sure that this is the exact crafting table we want it to be, it's also gonna detect -5 sponge, the special sponge that we put down here. Just to be extra sure this is the right crafting table. And then if that's right, then it's going to then execute the kill command, which will kill the command block. And the reason I put r equals 0, that's because we execute the execute command at the
You mean
end,
not
at this
the
entity.
wood block? Don't mean command block, you mean wood blocks.
Did I mean wood blocks? Yeah, the wood block. It would be wood blocks, wouldn't it? But if I put a wood block on top of it, it's going to disappear.
I thought it was 4 wood blocks, not just 1 wood block. 4 wood blocks.
Yeah, well, fine then, 4 wood blocks. The entity above here, as soon as it executes an execute command. But if I were to put a type equals
Josh,
item,
how will it recognise that there's 4 wood blocks above it?
it doesn't. But that's the point of this. See, it puts 4 there, count 4, and it sets the scores crafting table. So as soon as it spawns a main, the computer knows that I'm trying to craft a crafting table.
So it doesn't literally craft a crafting table.
Yeah,
but when it recognises that 4 wood blocks are there, it will take the command blocks, delete them, and then put a crafting table on the command cards.
Yeah, so it's sort of crafting, but it only crafts command blocks. I mean,
It's not crafting, but it's an
not,
illusion.
It's not actually going into the command block. It's not
It's not
actually going into the
crafting,
crafting block.
it's an illusion of crafting.
Yeah, but it looks very similar. Right, so this should work. If as soon as I press this, that's it. We're done. Oh wait, no, we're not. But it should destroy it.
Hang on, yeah.
You know what, I'm gonna speed this along.
Where did that wood come from?
I summoned it. It's summoned through this command over here. When I press this button, it summoned it with this. Right, so okay, almost there.
Oh right.
So we did that command a while back now.
I forgot about that one.
And now it's not working.
Oh, start again.
Okay, guys. So it's actually been a long time since we've recorded the last segment.
It's felt like ages, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I still remember the basic principle of it. We need a conveyor belt. The items go along. It goes down into the minecart.
Always making like an item factory or something like that.
Yeah, it's a factory just in general. So we want other stuff other than this, but
mass producing crops.
I don't know. It could mass produce anything, but we might make like a pipe with items going through it with commands and stuff like that. Maybe an engine like that whirs around. Like it might have a turbine. We need a turbine. That would be fun.
How would you make one now? How would you make one now?
I don't know. Probably like just a set block animation, something like this. Yeah, I know it's a build one, but they're like really fiddly. Turbines look sort of like a Minecraft turbine is like that. I think. Yeah, there we go. I got it right first time.
It's like stairs that are like positioned upside down each other.
Yeah, it's kind of weird and it doesn't really look like a turbine.
How does that work?
Oh wait, no.
How does that work?
One more. You have to take it the bottom right and do that. There we go. Now it's a turbine. But you have to. It's like really fiddly. I'll show it you again.
How does it work?
So you place one stir here and one on top of that. One on top of that one. Then you come around the back. You place.
How would that work? How would that?
Oh yeah, then you do the next frame round. So this one, I don't even know. Then it would sort of rotate around. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Is it like actually spins around? Does that actually spin?
No. I mean like, I just set block it to a different configuration to make it look like it's spinning. You know, like frames.
Oh right, right. So it's not actually spinning.
It's stop motion.
So it's not
basically. Spinning. No, it's basically just stop motion. You know stop motion.
Yeah.
Where you take different frames and play them one after another. Right.
So just to make the conveyor belt look pretty cool.
Yeah, we're going to take all the elements and I'll do it off camera, but I'll put all the elements together. I'll rearrange them, like put them in different locations and make a factory, and then we can see how it looks inside a building. I'm not promising anything because, you know, I'm not that good of a builder, and a factory may turn out to look pretty rubbish for me. But what have we got going on here, actually? So we're
sort of like minecart machine there.
Summoning the item.
I don't know when that popped up.
Minecart.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Minecart machine.
Yeah. So when the wood comes on top of here, actually, I should probably. No, I'll leave that on. Right.
Oh yeah, we're making a crafting table factory. I remember.
Well, it's a crafting table factory. So the wood comes along here, and then it disappears. It disappears, and then we summon the minecart on the bottom with the crafting table in it. So it just gives the illusion of crafting.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Like yeah. So
it's like mass-produced crafting tables. I remember.
Yep. But only when you press this button.
Mine, it's because we haven't done it for ages.
Okay. So how exactly doing that? We're summoning the items. I'm just going over through this in my head, and just in case I'm not explaining anything very well. So this is to summon the stack of items on top of there. These all teleport the items left and right and such. Where's the 5 then? There should have been 4 directions. Ah, yeah. And then this last one kills the crafting table when it kills the items when they reach the crafting area. It goes down into the hopper. Well, it doesn't actually go into the hopper, but you know that's what it's meant to look. That's what it's meant to look like.
The hoppers are meant to be like pipes.
So basically, it comes here and then it gets deleted, and then we summon in something completely new that happens to have a crafting table in it, and because you know like.
So it's not really thatch; it's an illusion.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. So this wouldn't work in survival, as you can probably guess.
Well, you can't really get command blocks in survival.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So the next step would be to take an output out of this one, because when this one is killing the items when they reach on top of here. So when that happens, we know it's now time to summon the thing in, right? So we can take a comparator output to that bit.
What's the comparator output?
The comparator output. This is a comparator. The comparator output is the signal that the comparator takes out, and it only turns on when the command was executed correctly. Obviously, it's not.
Right. I think we did all this stuff in the past.
It's not working properly at the moment because there's not actually any wood on top of there. But if I were to do that, there we go. It worked. And it would have given us short output then, but obviously it stopped working now. So it's like it sort of flashes on whenever the command block is working properly. But when it doesn't work, like at the moment, because there's nothing on top of there, then it says off. So from there, we then need to just summon in the minecart, I suppose. So let's just get this command actually. I'm sure I've explained this many a time on my channel. I know I did a whole video about it. I made what did I make? I made a fridge, was it? That's a really old video now. Did you see that video?
I did, yes. I did actually see that.
That's like a really old video now. I still remember recording it. Crafting. Is it crafting _table? You have to spell it exactly right, otherwise it doesn't work. And I need the coordinates, the exact coordinates. So I'll just get a block there. Press F3. I love 1.8 because that looking at thing at the side. So I'm just gonna open up tab right here. I'm gonna open up my notepad. Note down these coordinates. It's there's a handy Minecraft trick for you. If you want to note down coordinates, keep a notepad open. 64, 264. Because you can end up needing quite a lot of them. So a piece of paper, like on your desk, doesn't cut it sometimes. Because sometimes you can use like 10 coordinates at once when you're doing command blocks.
How'd you get the coordinates page up? I forgot about
that. F3. Whoops.
Oh, right.
Oh, cancel. There we go. I'll just copy the coordinates out of here. And these are just the coordinates that are directly underneath the hopper. So it's going to spawn it directly underneath the hopper. It should work now, actually. That should be the whole thing. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. F1. F1 for this. I'm just going to watch it from here, I suppose. I might take a screenshot. There we go.
Why did it?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's super laggy.
That looked a lot better than I thought it would have done.
Oh, a little laggy for me.
Was it?
Yes, it's mine.
It must have been just on your end. I'll just play that one more time. I'll cut this out for the guys YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so it comes on here. Obviously, this isn't the best, but that's just Minecraft. That's nothing to do with my graphics card or anything. I'm pretty sure.
It's alright.
Well, it's kind of like jumping, isn't it? Anyway, here we go. So what do you think?
Oh, I like it. That looked better. Yes. Yeah. Actually, that did look quite good. I went with about 8 command blocks.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be so simple. Okay, so that's that bit done. Let's move on to something else.